someday you just need to work my shift with me because
My goodness.
I've already had 40 ounces of water, oatmeal. It's blueberry oatmeal. I've had half of a chicken wrap, and now I'm having hot chocolate because I needed something sweet.
Wait.
I'm just so hungry.
Lisa Green, do you guys have craft services here in the morning, or what's the story here?
What?
Do you guys have do you guys have like a food truck here in the morning?
Like a little food cart that comes around.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Here's your mocha latte, Lisa Green.
That would be amazing.
That would be really nice.
Where's all this food coming from that Larson's eating it?
I brought it. I brought it all. But
She brings her own cart in.
Yeah, here comes Christy's cheese tray. But my sandwich that I ate, I was supposed to have it for later, for after the show. And so the blueberry was supposed to be breakfast, that was supposed to be lunch, and so I've already had breakfast and lunch, and it's 9:01 a.m.
This shift makes you hungry. It does.
It really
Honestly,
does.
I mean, y'all are talking from 4:30 till 8, right?
Yep.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
And then they have to record stuff after 8 a.m. too, so usually they're working till like 8:15, 8:30.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours, I would say.
It's a long time.
And I mean, look, I know people do a lot harder jobs than we do. We're sitting in a nice, cozy studio, but I just, you know, when you've got to be that present there for 4 hours and sound like you're actually coherent.
And I was talking about sitting up
Some days
straight.
are easier than others.
My back hurts from the last few days filling in. I've been a lot more aware of my posture because whereas when you guys come out to me only once in a while, I can like be like, and
exactly,
and relax in between. So my shoulders hurt from constantly
From
reminding
doing
myself. Yes.
Sitting up straight.
When you have, I don't have the best posture, so it's been good to try to help work on it. Sit up, Christy.
You need to do some yoga, my friend. All right, we'll get to Lisa Green in just a moment. Thank you for always kind of just joining in randomly.
We throw things at her.
I know. The Fashion Police are here. They're going to be talking about winners and losers from the Academy Awards, which, by the way, Academy Awards, lowest rating ever
for
this
viewership.
year.
I know.
What do you make of that?
I find it kind of surprising, but I don't know. I feel like people just had the Olympics, so you would have thought that they would have been in the TV watching mode.
Yeah, I don't
know.
I don't know if maybe it's just because the movies aren't that great anymore.
Oh, I have something on that real quick. I watched The Shape of Water last night.
You did?
Yes.
Where?
Because I was like, you know what? I'm really disappointed. At home. Is it still in theaters?
I have no idea. Did you get it on like Apple
it's
TV
at the Fargo
or what?
Theater. Someone put it on our little device thing, like we share with our friends, and then it has like TV shows and movies on it.
Do you want to say this out loud with the FBI watching, Christy?
Anyway, so I watched it, and so what I was thinking was, at first when I was watching it, I was like, oh, this kind of movie is kind of slow. It's not for me. But then I had a dream about it last night, and it's all I can think about this morning. Because when I finished the movie, I was like, that won a lot of awards? Like, what? But now I'm kind of like,
Well, I didn't watch it online, but I was going through Facebook, I think last night or this morning, and apparently it's just like Splash.
What's Splash?
Splash is an old movie with, who was in Splash, Tony? Tom Hanks. Tony, have you seen both movies? Would you agree with that? Okay.
I just thought for being the #1 movie that was top nominated for all these awards, and then it took home 4 awards, I just thought it was going to be something a little bit better. And Jaron he came home and he walked in towards the end of the movie, and he's like, what are you watching? I'm like, it's called The Shape of Water. It's won Academy Awards. But I told him when it got finished, I was like, yeah, you probably don't need to watch this. And now today I was kind of like, I keep thinking about it, but it's not like I'm in love with it.
The director was pretty amazing from what I hear. Like there was some pretty cool scenes where it was like looked like it was underwater, and apparently he was using all these cool director things, if you will, to make it look that way. So I mean, he did a great job. But yeah, I've heard the stories. Doesn't some woman like fall in love with a creature?
It's basically set back during the Cold War, and they obtain this amphibian man, and they're trying to learn from him, but they have him like locked in this facility. And then this cleaning lady who's mute falls in love with him and then helps try to break him free. I'm not ruining the movie. That's like what the description says on it.
No, when you said amphibian man, my brain went to Aquaman from Entourage, the show, and I'm thinking like, is this some kind of spoof of Entourage? And I mean, I don't know.
It was like, when I first finished it, I was kind of like, ugh, I wasted my time. Now that it's been a day, I'm kind of like, okay, it was all right. It was a good movie, but not like
I still
Not
want to see
anything
the
you need to run out
Billboards
and go
movie.
see.
That sounds like it was pretty.
Lisa's been standing
good.
by for forever.
Well, I wanted to weigh in because I
Oh,
saw it
did
in
you
the
see it?
theater. Yeah, and
Did you like
I
it?
liked it, but
Oh,
it was,
okay.
you know, you just have to go into it knowing it's a little bit of a weird storyline.
Yes,
but
yeah.
but-
and I think I needed to prepare more for that.
yeah, I mean, just the message of it, I thought was a nice message.
I did
Okay,
think,
wait a second. How do you prepare for that?
well, just
knowing
that
it's going to be a little weird, you know. I mean, she falls in love with Aquaman. Essentially, that's not normal.
this amphibian thing. I just didn't really know anything about it, and I clicked play. So I
Oh, you
read
were
the
just like-
description afterwards, and I was like, oh, that would have probably helped if I'd have known what I was getting into. So there you go. Maybe if we
Anyway.
warn people what they're getting into. It did have kind of a nice message
Yes.
underneath it all.
So like what? Don't judge a book by its cover kind of message, or
Well, I think, you know, it's a kind of a commentary on people who are marginalized in society, and that they
Oh.
matter too, and
And I think that
don't know.
love can be
love can overcome all sorts of things.
Love can be in many different ways, kind of like.
No, I haven't seen that one
Okay.
yet.
I'm just
I do want to
curious.
see that one.
I do wanna see that one,
I
too.
did see. I did just go see. Why can't I think of it right now?
Red Sparrow?
With Saoirse Ronan. I can't think of.
Sure.
Lady Bird. Lady Bird.
Oh.
That was good
What's
too.
that about?
Well, to me, it was a mom and daughter relationship, and
Oh.
you know, kind of a coming of age, and she's just kind of a quirky girl too. I don't know. I liked it.
So knowing that I have a daughter, I probably shouldn't go see it, right?
Why?
Because I hear that it's all about like teen angst. That's
Well,
what
there
Ivana
is
said.
a
and I've
lot
read
of
about
that.
and it's like this sort of mashing between the mom and daughter, and,
Yeah.
and like I just want to. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. You just sort of
Just wait till
go
you run
through
into
those
it.
teen years with Isabella. Like I had no idea this was coming. Okay.
Well, it's better to talk about those things with her. You know, help her prepare for what it'll be like. What do I know? I'm not a parent, but.
But it's kind of like parenting and marriage. Like you can talk to people till they're blue in the face about it, but until you actually are in it, I think you kind of go, oh,
That's a good point.
Never knew that was coming.
Well, and it's
you know?
different in each situation
Yeah,
too. I mean,
that's
everyone
true.
goes through something different. You never know how to handle it.
Are we gonna do like sort of let's get on the couch conversation?
Yeah, I feel like we're really talking
Where are
about
those
deep
comfy
stuff.
chairs that we used to
know.
own here at the station?
Holy cow, what's in this coffee? All right, let's get to the weather. Lisa
Okay,
Green, good
okay.
morning.
Okay, we're going to talk about some snow. You probably were seeing that behind me here on the map. There is a little bit of snow showing up here this morning, still lingering from this last event, this big snowstorm that impacted us. And we're looking at a little light snow around Fergus Falls, stretching around the Southern Valley, the Hankinson, Lidgerwood areas, and back over toward Gwinner, down to Havana as well. And we're seeing that snow down into Brown County in South Dakota. Ellendale, that's a town that got 19 inches of snow. So more than 1.5 feet of snow there. And in Fargo, we had about, it was I think 6.3 inches of snow, which we did set a record for the day. And we also did in Grand Forks as well. So a lot of places picked up some snow with this last event. Now, looking at the radar here across the region, you can see that swirl with this, the center of low pressure in Iowa. And so we're getting a little bit of that northern edge of this still impacting us, stretching back over to Bismarck too. We've seen that snow kind of resurge again in that area. So some snow affecting those folks there. And down towards Sioux Falls, we've had some travel alerts. The one in North Dakota was lifted. I'm just checking here to see how things are looking in South Dakota. It looks like I-29 still closed from the border there down through South Dakota. So no traveling to Sioux Falls here yet today. And looking at your winds out of the north and into the teens to about 20 miles per hour. And temperatures are in the teens to some low 20s, even upper 20s in the south. It's 27 in Wahpeton, 23 in Fargo. And here's a look at your hourly planner. We'll see a high of 28 degrees today in Fargo with a mix of some clouds and some sunshine, but generally kind of more of a cloudy day. And your 7-day planner, we're looking at numbers that are going to be into the 20s for the next few days. Tomorrow, there might be a few lingering flurries to some light snow showers, but otherwise pretty quiet. And then Friday and into Saturday, perhaps another round of light snow with no big storm system impacting us here in the forecast. That's good. And temperatures that'll be into the low 30s this weekend. So not too bad coming up here this weekend, and no huge cool downs either. Tomorrow morning might be a little chilly for you with temperatures in the single digits. But if that's the worst we get to here, we're looking up. We're on our way up, especially knowing, you have a storm system like that in the heart of winter, and oftentimes we get those kind of big cold blasts behind that, and that's not happening today. So that is something I'm thankful for, at least, and we'll continue to be on the quieter side midweek.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, Lisa
You
Green.
bet.
Are you thinking about your turkey sandwich right now?
No, I'm thinking about Amphibian Man. I just can't get it.
no.
I just can't get the movie out of my head. So what does that mean? Did I like it more than I thought I did?
Maybe it's one of those that just sit with you for a while.
You know what one sat with me for a while that I was really upset about was the Me Before You.
Ooh, I read that book.
Oh, did you? Did you
Yes.
just bawl your eyes out?
Yeah, which made me not want to see the movie. I mean, it's a really good book, but I was like, I don't know if I want to relive that by watching the movie.
Yeah, I watched that movie and I cried my eyes out during it, and then I also it affected me for days after. I was just so sad.
Me Before You? I haven't even heard of it.
He gets in an accident and then he's paralyzed from the waist or from the neck down, and then he has this caretaker, and it was a beautiful story.
It's
but
a
at the
good
same
story.
time, I was just like, why did I watch this alone? I did
So
not
was the Amphibian
look pretty.
Man ever in a closet by chance?
What?
Because of some of the stories you were sharing last week? I wonder if that's why it's sticking with you.
Oh, because of my ghosts in my closet?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I missed that. I was like, what is?
You weren't part of that? Oh, maybe you did miss that
I
conversation.
think I did.
You made me choke. I had no idea where you were going with that. I got a little bit nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, what is he saying?
You start schwitzing?
I started schwitzing.
Oh. No, it was, I thought, maybe that's part of why it's sticking with you, that there
No,
was...
I have no idea why it's in my head. Probably because it's just fresh in your brain.
Sure.
Maybe. I'll watch a different movie today.
Thank you, Lisa.
You bet.
You can watch Mary Poppins previews or something today.
I am excited about Mary Poppins. I got to tell Jaron that news. Apparently he didn't know that it was coming out in December, so he was very happy to hear that. Hey, we do need to say congratulations to our Fargo Forest Buffalo Wild Wings 4-pack winner today. It's Brenda. You're going to receive 4-pack ticket, or 4-pack, which includes 4 reserved seat tickets to a Fargo Forest home game with 4 vouchers, each good for a small fountain soda and each good for a small popcorn. Also, you get 1 voucher for a free shareable at Buffalo Wild Wings with a purchase. And if you want to win, just like Brenda did, all you have to do is get yourself registered on either valleynewslive.com or ndtoday.tv.
It's so funny. I was going to ask you,
tab.
after 4 hours, do you know what show you're in right now, or do you still?
I do.
You do?
I'm
Oh,
in
that's
North
good.
Dakota today.
Okay, good. How cool is this? The gold medal winning U.S. women's hockey team still making the media rounds, if you will. They celebrated their huge win. I think it was last week they made an appearance on the Ellen Show, and then just recently they were on, actually it was last night, they appeared on the Tonight Show with our main man, Jimmy Fallon. Did they play any games or anything, do you know, or was it pretty chill?
I didn't get to watch it because I wasn't up late last night. I knew I had to get up early this morning. I do want to go watch it, though, on he has the YouTube channel that they put all their segments up on, so I do want to go and catch it. And of course, it has some of our favorites and familiar faces from our area, Monique and Jocelyn Lamoureux, and then Gigi Marvin, who's from Warroad. So I'm really just glad that they've gotten to go and experience so many different things, even after they've come back from Pyeongchang. A lot of people have been asking when they're going to be coming back to the area, like as in the Lamoureux sisters, and rumors have it maybe this weekend.
Oh, good.
So hopefully we can get some things more confirmed and finalized, and then maybe someone could go up there and talk to them.
That would be awesome.
Take a look at their medals.
Anna was out in full force yesterday from the movie Frozen, because a lot of people were actually, and I too, I enjoyed it. And Elsa was out.
Elsa's the one who makes the snow.
That makes it, and then Anna was like, do you want to build a snowman? I think we've got some video here, some people that are out enjoying it. This is pretty cool. I think it was over in Moorhead.
Cool.
I love this. People out in their Hawaiian beach as snowmen, which is great. And
that
then
is funny.
NDSU as well. Some of the students taking the day off, making some snowmen around the big bison statue. So.
I know Lisa Badeau was out there too, and so is Jody Harvela. They sent me some pictures as well. So there's Jody Harvela. They made a snow snake.
Oh,
and
nice.
it looks like some of that snow paint on there. Isn't that cool?
That is great.
I just love seeing all the different creative things. And then Lisa Bedeau had yesterday off. Her girls had this school day off. So they made their own snowmen, and they even packed popsicle sticks and snow into the gloves to do the horns up for their bison snowmen.
What a great day.
I thought was so cool. I saw so many people outside yesterday enjoying themselves.